From Berea, Paul made his way south towards Athens, and if you make that same drive today, you encounter a huge mountain rising up on the horizon, Mount Olympus, the highest mountain in Greece, and in Greek mythology, the home of the gods. According to the myths, Zeus and Hera, Apollo and Athena all lived there. And as we drove past it, I couldn't help but think about Paul making this same journey, passing this same mountain, knowing that he was heading into a city where those myths were celebrated and worshiped. But before reaching Athens, our route took us through one of the most breathtaking places in Greece. This is Meteora. These are ancient monasteries constructed on top of these enormous rock formations that rise hundreds of feet straight out of the earth. Monks built these in some of the most inaccessible places imaginable, as if they were literally trying to get closer to heaven. Looking up at them, you couldn't help but feel the weight of humanity's longing, the universal hunger to reach for something higher, something transcendent, and something beyond this world. That longing doesn't go away, it just takes different forms. And when Paul finally arrived in Athens, he found an entire city searching for purpose. Athens today is a massive modern city, millions of people, a subway system, busy streets and rooftop hotels, but throughout the city you could see it, the Acropolis, rising above everything, the way it has for thousands of years. Walking up to the Acropolis, you feel the weight of history pressing down on you. The Parthenon was built in 444 BC, the same year Nehemiah was rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem. Inside once stood a 42-foot statue of the goddess Athena, covered in gold and ivory. This was the religious and intellectual center of the ancient world. And just below the Acropolis is this, Mars Hill, a barren rock worn smooth by millions of feet over thousands of years. This is where Paul stood. This is where he looked out over that enormous, restless, idol-filled city, and he proclaimed the gospel. When I stood on that rock, I tried to imagine what Paul felt. One man waiting for his friends. No church building, no budget, no congregation behind him, just a city full of people reaching for God in all of the wrong places, and a gospel that he could not keep quiet about.